What's good, guys? I'm back with a new video, this time on the super ninja himself, Ryu Hayabusa. I'm only going to tell his original story from DOA 1 through 4, since the mentioned retcons a lot of it. And also, if I did Ryu's Ninja Gaiden lore, this video would be way too long. But I might do some Ninja Gaiden content in the future. So without further ado, let's get to Hayabusa's story so far. Ryu Hayabusa, son of Joe Hayabusa, was born into the dragon lineage. Since childhood, he was raised to walk the harsh path of the ninja. He quickly befriended a boy named Hayate of the Mugen Tenshin clan and his younger sister Kasumi. Later on in life, after many fierce battles, Hayabusa would settle down and find peace with his wife Irene, and the two would open an antique shop together. All seemed well, and Ryu felt all his troubles were finally behind him. One day a dark figure would approach him and hand him a piece of paper stained with something red. The figure quickly slipped away into the shadows. Looking down, the letter simply reads, "Welcome to Dead or Alive, signed Famed Douglas." Ryu could feel himself thirsting for a challenge and was aware that Hayate had been attacked and his sister had gone missing shortly after. So Ryu, falling into his old ways, accepts the challenge and enters the tournament to help find her. Kasumi had reached the final round and took the opportunity to kill her corrupt uncle Reidu after learning he was the man responsible for crippling and nearly killing her brother. Before Ryu could reach her, she was kidnapped by Doatek, so Ryu returns home to his wife Irene for the time being. Bankotabo, an evil Tengu, finds a way to break into the human realm, so Ryu takes it upon himself to eliminate this threat and joins the tournament. In trying to keep his promise to Hayate, he catches up to Kasumi and tries to keep her from advancing in the tournament to keep her safe, and reminds her that the path of the shinobi is a harsh one. Ryu tries to warn other participants about the true nature of the tournament, including Jan Lee, but Jan brushes it off and tells Ryu to mind his own business. To his surprise, Ryu's next match is with Hayate, who's still suffering with amnesia. However, it seems afterwards, this match starts to jog his memory, and he suddenly remembers Ryu's name. The time finally comes for Ryu Hayabusa to confront the evil Tengu, Bankotsubo. He is successful in killing him, fulfilling his duties, and disappears, saying his path now takes him elsewhere. After Tengu is killed, another threat emerges. The former Hachiman leader of Kasumi and Hayate's clan, Genra, now acts as Doatek's mind control puppet, so Ryu joins the tournament once again to help stop him. Ryu questions whether Hayate is truly cut out to be the one to take out Genra. They go back and forth and even fight to see who is stronger. Regardless of the answer, it is Ayane who gets to kill Genra in the end. Genra was her master and sole father figure, and she wanted to be the one to put him out of his misery. In Ryu's DOA 3 ending, Ryu is doing some fishing somewhere in the mountains, before a shadowy figure shoots an arrow in his direction. His ninja instincts help him to catch it. Attached to it is a message. We don't get to see what it says, but after reading it, Ryu throws it into the campfire, burning it. After the events of the last 3 tournaments, Hayate calls for the destruction of Doatek once and for all. Ryu agrees to help them succeed in their mission and joins the tournament. Early on, Ryu runs into Jan Lee, practicing with his nunchucks. Ryu shows off some of his own nunchuck tricks, and the two have a match together afterwards. He spots Ayane after she was separated from Hayate, but the two are interrupted by the assassin, Christie, who's working for Doatek. In Ryu's version of this scene, he is the one to hold off Christie, as Ayane runs off to search for Hayate. Sometime after, he is seen intervening when Helena Douglas tries to shoot Kasumi. He then follows Kasumi as she goes to stop her clone, Alpha 152. However, in Ryu's version, he is the one to challenge Alpha, but regardless, Alpha still escapes in the end. In Ryu's DOA 4 ending, we see him dodging bullets and missiles from Doatek's aircrafts as he splices them in half with his sword and destroys them with his powerful Ninpo blast before disappearing into the night. Alright, so that was part 1 of Ryu Hayabusa's story so far. If you guys like what you saw and would like to see more, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel, as I have more videos coming your guys' way in the future. But until next time, you guys, peace!